Hi, it's Elaine from Penguin Place Crafts. It's Tuesday, and I'm getting into this mode of on Tuesdays, I sort of look back on my Monday and think, oh, I didn't get enough done. So tackle it Tuesday. I don't get into old works in progress like Shannon from Another Yarn does for her Tackle It Tuesday. But I sit down and I make up an ambitious to-do list and see if I can finish it. I'm so far behind on some things, like editing videos to add just the links for patterns. I've already done a few this morning. I still have 11 to go. Bad. But one thing I finished this morning was getting out the glue gun because I had two things to glue. I should have been prepared here. When I ordered all of the little googly eyes, this still has glue strings hanging from it. There's my garbage can. Boop. When I ordered all the googly eyes, one little ring did not have eyes in it. So I took some safety eyes that fit perfectly in there and I glued those in this morning. And I was trying to hold the safety eye like this and put the glue on, and it tumbled down my finger and burnt my finger. And my husband just heard me say something like, "Ooh, hot glue is hot. Ouch." He's like, "Yeah, it is." Then the second project that I was gluing, when I was down at my daughter's house, she gave me a little Ziploc bag with some Barbie shoes. Now this was the first one I did with the sunglasses. And yesterday, when I was out at Joann's, I found the sunglass buttons. So here is a glam chick in full regalia. I mean, she's got the high boots. Although, as I'm holding this up with the light shining on it, I can see that the legs don't go all the way down to the bottom of the boots. Maybe I should do that. And I glued them to the front of the boot, and they sort of tip sideways. So, first time. It's my first time gluing high heels onto a chicken. How many of you can say that you've done that? So, okay. Another thing on my list was to find, excuse me, to find my bag of crazy chicks, glam chicks, whatever we want to call them, and get them all lined up to update the Etsy listing. Because I think the last time you saw, I only had like 4. Okay. This one I made on the way down to the show. Get the eyes showing there. There are eyes underneath all that hair. I think you've already seen that one. Okay, all you ladies line up. Okay, this one was like last Thursday when I messaged my daughter and said, okay, if I made a pink chicken, what color hair should it have? And my granddaughter didn't answer me, so I did green. But then when she did answer me, she said purple. So there's her pink and purple design. That was made with thinner yarn, so it's smaller. This was the original that you've already seen. And then, but wait, there's more. While I was down at the craft show, this one's not really a crazy chicken. It's a crazy mallard. He's got a mohawk. So I have 7 now, and I think I only have 4 on the Etsy listing. So I have them all now. I'll get them into the light box, like get a picture of them all together. That one doesn't want to leave the spotlight. She wants to still show up a bit. Update that listing. Update YouTube videos. I have already printed out, I think, 4 or 5 new patterns today. And I've got quite the to-do list. My problem was, I don't know if it was, I think it was yesterday morning. Either that or when we got home on Sunday. I sat down with my day planner and I just started doing a brain dump. Oh, I need to do this. I need to do that. I need to get this when I go shopping. I need to do that. Just sitting there, whatever came into my mind, making a little note on the page. Well, I was looking at it today to add items to my to-do list from that list. It's like restock, or no, refill C and D. What? And my husband's saying, oh, maybe it's chickens and ducks. It's like, well, I did sell some ducks, but I just sold like 1 chicken. That was the surprise of this show, that I had like 6 of these all lined up on the shelf, and barely anybody looked at them, and I didn't sell any. And now I've got 5 more sets of 5 more, where'd it go? Where'd it go? There, that one. Okay. I have 5 more pairs of sunglasses. Ooh, they're flashing in the light. Ooh, this one cool chick. I have 5 more pairs of these sunglasses. And then when my Temu order gets here on Monday, I'll have 15 more. So I can make 20 more of these. But if they're not going to sell, then what's the sense of it all? I have them priced at $15 because that's what I saw on Etsy. And this whole thing of the hair is very labor intensive. I mean, you've got to make your little, widen the 20 strands around your fingers and tie it off and sew it to the top and then cut those strands. Well, you've got 20 strands and you're cutting them in half. So then you've got 40 little pieces of yarn that you need to go through each individual one and separate them. That's a lot of work. It takes a while. So I think that the $15 is justified. But people who don't know how much work goes into it just look, oh, you got that little chicken, you're charging $15? Yes. Yes, because I know how much work went into it. Where am I? What am I doing? I told you about the chickens. Told you about the... Oh, up, refill C and D. I could not figure that out. I was sitting on my chair just staring at that, like cats and dogs. No, I didn't sell. I sold 1 cat. Didn't sell any dogs. So it's not cats and dogs. Well, then, when I was getting dressed this morning, I'm running through my head like, okay, I've got to make some more butter lambs. Want to get butter lambs updated on Etsy. It's like, it's butter lambs. And then I go and I look at the thing, and there was a green box around. I was having fun with this list. I had my little markers, and I was changing color for each thing. All these were in green, where it said, make more butter lambs. And then there was another line, and then it said, refill C and D. Because I don't have my butter lambs here. They're already in the other room, in the wire grid. The little ones, I label A, and they go for $6. And then B is $7, and C is $8, and D is $9. It goes all the way up to F, which I think is $12. Well, it's just the size of them. And I have a bunch of A's and B's right now, but not as many C's and D's. So I want to make some of the bigger ones to get into the Etsy shop. So now I have figured out that puzzle that stumped me this morning. Now I just have to do it. I would love to say I'm just going to go out to my chair and work on playing with yarn. But today really needs to be some laptop time. I really need to get those patterns put into the description. Because I know, watching other people's videos, that's why I printed out 5 new patterns today. Because I've watched other videos and, oh, I want to make that. Oh, okay, let's look in the description. There's the pattern link. And I'm letting people down by not having those links in there. Raining Charmz, with a Z. Not raining, like with a crown, raining. Eventually I'll link it. Just did a video of 25 quick, free patterns for selling at craft shows. I think there were 3 there that I have printed out. And the Friendly Red Fox just put up a picture on Facebook today saying that she's got a new pattern, a little squishy giraffe. And it's like a snuggly with a floppy body. It's made with blanket yarn, and I don't think I have the colors in blanket yarn, but I certainly have the colors in worsted weight, so it would be smaller and a lower price point. Printed that out. So there is no lack of stuff to do. And you may notice, like right above my head, there are 3-ring binders that weren't there before. Because and this cart is in a different spot. I wanted to move this cart back further out of the way so I could get to the desk to do the hot gluing, and I needed some place to put some binders that my friend Joanna gave me. I need to fill up those binders. I need to go through my piles of patterns. Okay, this binder is going to be, I've already got cats, I've already got dogs. Okay, this binder is going to be just chickens. And get all my chicken patterns in there. And then eventually, probably the 2 bottom shelves on the shelves back there will be the 3-ring binders with the spines of the binders clearly labeled and in alphabetical order. So when I need axolotls, that one's right here at the beginning. And if I need zebras, it's right there at the end. And I can, like that, find a collection of patterns. If I feel like making a zebra, I can find it. I just got an Etsy sale. I just saw a cha-ching. But I won't know what it is until I finish this video. How's that for incentive for me to wrap up and get back to work? I got an Etsy sale. Okay. So that's my day today. It started out at 18 points. I think I've already finished about 6, but 2 of those points have multiples. There's one that says puzzles, my puzzle proofing quota. I have to do 3 puzzles. I'm down to 3 instead of 4. Yay! So there's 3 check boxes on that line. And for the insert links on YouTube videos, there are 11 points to check off. So that makes my list more like 30, but it sounds much better if I say 18. So I'm going to say goodbye and thank you for watching. And I'm going to go find out what I sold on Etsy and try to cross off the rest of my to-do list so that I can get some stuff, so I can get out to my chair and start playing with yarn. Okay? So, bye-bye. I'll see you tomorrow. And you'll find out what I sold on Etsy and if I actually did get some crocheting done.